Hello there, it's Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. What messages do we have for the collective today? Yeah. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I'm getting the energy of somebody. I don't know why, but I feel envy. Okay? I feel envy. And I'm going to figure out where it comes from, but I'm feeling that. I don't know. I'll find out, but I'm feeling it heavy. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. You see what I'm getting? I'm getting that somebody is looking at a situation. They want it. They want it. They want that either for themselves. They want to be a part of that. There's something this person wants, okay? But they need courage to pursue it. They need courage to assume the position. And they know that without moving, nothing is going to change. So there's something calling. I'm hearing the words aantrekkingskracht, okay, which is like a pull. It is attraction, but it's like the pull of what someone is attracted to. All right. Someone is really honed in on something, but they're feeling maybe, I don't know if it's really jealousy. It's just like a light bitterness because they can't obtain it, but they could if they were just courageous. If they were willing to make certain changes or be the change. So that's where that envy comes from. I don't know how to... We have patience and guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth and patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. There's a reason why this person feels like they can't obtain this thing, whatever they're looking at. It's like they need patience with themselves. They need patience with the situation because there's an underlying belief that they have about themselves that needs to dissipate. I don't know why, but I'm like getting, I just saw a drop-down message that says, take pride in your calling. You know what this reminds me of? You know those cartoons where you have this animal that's not meant to be able to do something, but then with their imagination, their creativity, they end up doing it anyway? Like, let's say it's this chicken's dream to fly, much like the geese in the air. But it's a chicken. It can't go far, right? And then, I don't know, it makes these makeshift wings, and then it ends up flying, and then it jumps off of, I don't know, the roof of a house. The next thing you know, it's soaring. It reminds me of one of those cartoons where someone has a belief. Okay, I don't know if there is guilt attached to something, but this person, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. This person has to shed a perception of themselves, the situation, that makes them believe it's unobtainable. That's why they're jealous. It's kind of like, I'll just sit on the sidelines because in my head I can't obtain that. I can't be a part of that, or I don't belong there. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way before they actually do something, and the next thing you know, they progress even further than what they've imagined. That is stopping them from being courageous, because it's like, well, I'm a chicken. I can't fly like those geese, so And that's why this person, there's something here that takes time. This belief system needs to shed. I'm very curious because this person is kind of jealous. I feel it. There's envy here, but it's not like it's not hatred. It's just like, I wish I had that, or I wish I was a part of that, or I want that. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. What did I say? It's like, if this chicken is like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to create wings out of these branches and leaves, and best believe I'm gonna be just like that goose in the sky. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. If they're disciplined enough, they'll get there. But this person has something inside of them that makes them feel like they don't have what it takes. Okay, that's what that's what I'm getting to the bottom. I'm like, where is this jealousy coming from? It's in the energy. I just couldn't place it. What is this about? I'm very curious to see what this is about. Look, they're watching something. The Page of Swords is like, I'm watching. I'm insecure, 8 of Swords. But there's something in them with persistence. The 9 of Wands is very persistent. It's like they would have to, it's a belief system. This is the 8 of Swords. When you think of guilt, shame, unworthiness, low self-esteem, yeah, it's like, but I'm a chicken. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Maybe for me to use that animal as an example, maybe this person's just scared. Maybe they're just a little chicken to do something. And it's just swarming in their mind. Like, this person thinks of everything that could go wrong, okay? Yes. Yes, this person thinks of everything that could go wrong instead of thinking of what could go right if they just do it. But why do I feel like there's something about what they're looking at making it feel like an impossible task? Somebody here, it's like it's an impossible task, because how can a chicken end up in the sky? Right? Damn. Can I get an overall energy? King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah. This is someone who's stuck to something. Ooh. With the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles to the Hangman, this is someone who, as I said, they feel like their hands are tied, right? The King of Pentacles is a person who has a set routine. So if this is the chicken from my story, it's like, yeah, I do this, I lay my eggs, I eat, I go back to the chicken coop, I come back outside, I take a dump, I do this, I do that. It's a routine. Chicken has its routine, right? And it works with other chickens in the chicken coop, all right? We are on rotation. We have our little routine, morning, afternoon, and night. This is our little routine. We have a well-oiled machine. The farmer brings us our food, our water. We're stuck here. If I'm going to continue with my example, we're kind of stuck here. That's the vibes it's giving. This person, as a King of Pentacles, has some kind of thing going for them, whether this person works at a typical 9 to 5 or this person has certain responsibilities at their job. For some of you, this person, you know, makes good money here. There's something this person does in their routine, in their day-to-day life, that is like on rotation. Something is on rotation. With the Knight of Wands to the Devil to the 3 of Cups, there is something that really excites this person. This combination is attraction. What did I say about aantrekkingskracht? That's a Dutch word for something is an undeniable pull. When you have the Goat Man supercharging the Knight of Wands, It's enough attraction, and it's enough, like, it's tempting, but it's enough obsession. Like, this is enough to really just shoot this person out of their regular routine. When I tell you this person is convinced that, and what I say, they wanted to be a part of something. The Three of Cups is a part of something. It's either a celebration, it could be a reunion, a reconciliation energy, it could be literally a party, it could be a group of friends, it could be a community. Something about this community is about cups, emotional fulfillment. This community is about pentacles, 3 pentacles versus the 3 cups. It's kind of like the attraction, that pull for this is very strong. It's almost become like an obsession to this person. It's like, I really want that. Then we have the Lovers behind it. Something about it is a choice with the Moon behind it. Fears, the unknown. Maybe this person is fearful of what that path comes with when it's very different from what they're used to. Okay? There's something here this person is used to that they feel stuck in. But there's such a pull to a different environment that would require change. It literally says, right, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. If they don't move, if they're still convinced in the perspective they hold that they're stuck there and that they will forever have a chicken lifestyle, there's nothing, nothing will change. Nothing will change. If they don't stray away from the chicken coop, nothing will change. Do you understand? This person is kind of stuck here, but it has everything to do with their beliefs. It has everything to do with their perspective. So they've grown a level of like interest in that other thing to a point where they're a little jealous that they can't be a part of it. And it's not to say they can't. They most definitely can, but they won't if they don't stray away from the chicken coop. 6 of Cups. Fell at the back. This is kind of funny, King of Pentacles. This could be a man or a woman. 2 of Coins, wow. That's doubts, that's going back and forth on things, that's instability and maybe even making a decision. This person kind of doubts themselves, really. They doubt themselves. They do this dance inside often. They weigh their options. Okay, I feel like this boat has spun the block a couple times. It's like this boat comes by every so often, and it's like maybe there's a goose that passes by the chicken coop farm or the farm itself, and it's like every time this goose passes by, it's like, damn, I could be running off with the goose, learning how to fly. And every time the goose comes by, it's like, should I or should I not go and get acquainted with the goose? Okay, so I can learn to fly. This is giving me a very interesting story. Knight of Cups, yeah, they have feelings there, or they have a likeness towards it. For some of you, this is the extension. Maybe this person has genuine feelings for something or someone. It's like, I'm a chicken, but they're a goose. This could be symbolic for something more, guys. But it really reminds me of those cartoons where this animal is going to do an impossible task, and then you're surprised when they end up doing it. Yeah. Let's see about the 2 of Pentacles. The Empress. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. I'm getting another analogy. What's with these analogies? Yes. It has something to do with, you know, when they say they're like, there's so many fish in the sea. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. The Empress is a big fish. This is someone who, it's like, and the 9 of Pentacles is the security and the self. This has everything to do with self-esteem. Okay? Self-esteem, feeling secure, This person doubts. It's like, I need to be at the 9 of coins for me to secure a big fish. Or for me to measure up to this. But it's, again, just the sheer belief. You know how many people... You know how many people kind of fake the confidence? It's like, okay, if I just pretend that I'm all that in a bag of chips when I go to this job interview, and I am just some hot, you know, ish. Like, y'all would be missing out if you don't take me for the job, right? For example, it's just, even if it's faked, you know, you just might land it. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain. This is everything to do with someone feeling up to par for something. And now I get why. It's an empress. This empress could be the goose. This empress could be the big fish. There's something this person feels incapable of securing. Yeah. What did I say about if they even... It's like they doubt themselves. This is kind of irritating because they're the match. There's an empress out and there's an emperor. They don't get that they are too a big fish. They too have the qualities of a goose to fly in the sky. Do you get what I mean? But the reason why patience is out is with the guilt card. And to me, it's more so any beliefs. It's not just guilt. It could be a number of feelings. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. With the word patience, it takes patience for somebody to see themselves in the light or at the potential that others might see them, or that just resided in them all along. So I'm laughing because this is an emperor or an empress, okay, vice versa. It's kind of funny to me. It is, because it's like, here you are questioning yourself for so long when you were always up to par. Always. I don't think they doubt what they're interested in. They doubt themselves. That's why something requires courage. This is funny. 9 of Cups. Wow. Whatever this is, it's in their deepest desires. The 9 of Cups has a lot to do with one's wishes. It's like all my wishes would be fulfilled if I were to go ahead and be a part of that. This person reminisces or like thinks about it or fantasizes about it a lot. 2 of Wands, again, split in the middle. This is a plan. Something requires a plan, but something also requires a free will choice, because what did I say about being part of this chicken coop system? It almost feels like a chicken farm. So something here really reminds me of, it could be a 9-to-5 office job, even if it's not, it feels like it because it's literally become them. And it's funny because we get our eggs from a chicken farm out here. We do, for the bakery, a number of other reasons, but like every time I go to this damn chicken farm and I see those chickens lined up there, I'm just like, y'all don't have another life other than this, right? It's like fenced in, those poor chickens. Some days it smells worse than others, but it's like, I'm just like thinking, and I just see them there. There's a system this person is part of. It's a system. And I don't know if they're bored there, if they're just tired of it, but it's like something is away from that and it's in their fantasy, and they doubt themselves in whether or not they could make that a reality. But I promise you, a lot of things, a lot of these fantasies that people have really don't make it out of the fantasy cloud if they don't do something. Nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This person knows, but it requires a free will decision. The free will from the chicken to hop over the fence and say, screw y'all, I'm going along with the geese. And I'm going to fly because I want to fly. Do you get what I mean? This has everything to do with someone's core beliefs of themselves and what their life could be if they were to just jump, just give it a shot. Look, they're in this little mental imprisonment. Something here is them. It's all them. The Eight of Swords is insecurities. The Eight of Swords can definitely scream, I'm not good enough. I'm not, I'm hearing pretty enough. So something here could be about a person's looks. This could be a woman, for me to say pretty, or handsome. Somebody might think they're not handsome. Watch. And for this card to be peeking out at that, this is the following card. It's from 8 Swords to 9. These beliefs weigh this person down, and it's a pity. Because I bet you, when I see the Emperor and the Empress, to me it's like, they most definitely have a place there. It's almost too perfect. But because they themselves don't see themselves in this light, no one can convince them otherwise. They have to somehow, I wonder, because this is the kind of negative thought patterns that only God and prayer can break, truly. Or self-realizations. You see how this person has their hands behind their back, and at this point it's so overwhelming. It's a negative thought pattern that stands in the way from the outside world versus the chicken farm. It's a pity. It really is. Look, what did I say about God or prayer? Wow, I'm floored. Look what's behind the 8 of Swords. The Ace of Swords, that's God's truth. And I'm getting chills. I literally said it's only no one, I'm telling you, not even their mother could tell them, you could be a goose, you could fly. They can't. It's God. This is God's hand. I always say when the aces come out, it's God. This is an epiphany. This could be a revelation. And look who's behind that. My temperance angel. It's insane. It's like it's only that could break this person out of here. And there's something about it happening in divine order. That's why this is someone people need patience with. Or they need patience with themselves, or the situation just requires patience. I'm still smiling because I'm just like, I can just imagine a chicken looking at geese flying and thinking, I want to fly. It's really sweet. Oh, here the 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Hierophant. Wow. You know what I'm seeing? The system is fighting with this person, because behind discipline we have adversity, which is also something I noticed. And look, their imagination runs wild. When I tell you this person has imagined themselves flying, having baby chicken geese, it all seems too crazy, right? Baby chicken, crossbreed chicken geese, chicks. I'm literally, this person has an amazing imagination. But there is adversity, okay? It says, I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Why do I say adversity? Because the 5 of Wands came out. This is the other roosters and chickens and hens all battling it out because there's a system. The Hierophant can definitely be tradition, an institution. This could be the company they work for, or like the environment or the community they're a part of. It's very, this is the world we reside in. This is how we see things, and, nothing more. This could even be a very specific religion this person is a part of. So it's like, when I tell you this person is working up against it, the Seven of Wands is defensiveness when it comes to the adversities of this situation they're a part of. With the Seven of Cups, it's also that I said with fantasies, it could also be looking at different options on what to do. But this is also confusion. So this system confuses this person. No, but you will always be a chicken and forever a chicken, and you will die basically in this farm. Where do you think you're going? You just breed, you push out eggs, and more you do not do. You eat shit, sleep, eggs. Eat shit, sleep, eggs. Damn. So who do you think you are thinking you could fly? You understand? That's what they're up against. So this environment doesn't serve them at all. They might be the first to do something. This is quite interesting. This energy feels like I would be the first of this cluster F to leave this damn farm. Something here, they have something in them that wants to defend their dreams. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, look, look, look. What did I say? That other person, that goose, geese, whatever, the goose is not very different from them. I have a King and Queen of Wands. First I saw the Emperor, the Empress. I'm seeing the King and Queen of Wands. This is a new life. This is like, screw the farm life. We can have a nest of our own. Or we could, do you understand? The Three of Wands is an energy of foresight. It is being optimistic. It is expecting this ship to come by again. It's kind of like, I missed the ship the first time, right? I explained to you guys that this ship in this image of the card comes by a couple times. You see the ship? This person is too back and forth and in doubt of themselves to even entertain the ship. Now I'm seeing the ship come by again, but they're ready for it this time. So it's a seasonal thing. And that's why the divine says this requires patience, because it's per divine order. We need this person to shift out of their belief system long enough to take this stable opportunity from the divine. Does that make sense? So it's like, okay, I'm ready now. For when this ship comes by again, I will head into the sunset with said ship. King and Queen of Wands, they're not that different after all. For some of you, this is really about looks, or it's about one's job, one's occupation, one's status, one's religion. I don't know why, I feel like this light got lower. My light is kind of messy, yo. It overheats sometimes. It's really low now. Let me see if I can fix that for you guys. Give me 1 second. If that isn't a difference, I don't know what is. So let's see. Wow, tell me more about this person in the Seven of Wands. This is them fighting for something. It's like fighting for what I believe in, standing up for something I believe in. It's giving me those sayings of, well, if I don't stand up for something, I will fall for anything. The Star. Wow. This is their ultimate wish. This is a dream. This is destiny. So it's kind of like it was always meant to play out. They were always meant to see beyond the perspective they had or the environment they grew up in. With the Knight of Swords, somebody here could have had an argument with a person about their desires. I'm also getting somebody explaining how something isn't fair. An argument. It's not fair. This is not fair to me. They have to stand up for something. I really feel that. It's like, why are you doing this? This is my dream. This is not fair to me. It's not fair that I have to give so much of myself. It's not fair that I have to sacrifice this. It's not fair that this is the life I live. Look, This is the chicken. The chicken is back. We have the King of Pentacles communicating with the Devil to the Six of Pentacles. It's kind of like a toxic bond of responsibilities and giving and receiving. But notice how I said something isn't fair. You see how this person's on the floor and they get crumbs, and this person's in a position of power. It's like the power dynamic isn't fair. Something is a challenging conversation. I'm hearing it's not fair to me. This never was fair to me. Why is this all on me? I'm hearing. That's their spirit. 10 of Pentacles. Dang. This could be like a generational thing. This could be a situation that involves a lot of money. This could be a family thing, a family business thing. Okay. Wow. 10 of Swords. This whole group, this whole group, this institution, this cycle is closing out. 10-10. They feel betrayed by this person is because, yeah, you know what I'm getting to? They secretly wish they were this person, brave enough to hop over the fence and go and live a geese life. All these geese are just the freedom, really, because when you think of birds flying, that's a very free feeling. All this person wants is to feel free. The wind underneath their wings, they just want to feel that. They want to experience that in their lifetime. And I promise you, it's like this group, it's like you're supposed to die in this chicken farm like us, with us too. And when they see this person soar, I promise you, they wish they had the guts to do the same. They wish they had the gonads to do the same, because they all have this strange inner belief that this is what they're supposed to do and that's where they're supposed to stay. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. This person's spirit wants to grow on Earth School. It's like, I'm here. I want to do things in my life before I die. Like, it's a very epiphany-like thing. It's like, look, if I don't do something, I'm going to die like this. I'm going to die under these circumstances. This is kind of like a fear of missing out energy, but also it's just the sheer realization that if I don't do jack right now, this is going to be my life and I'm going to end up just like him or her. So there is a person in this community that they're looking at where it's like, this could have been me. I'm getting chills. There is someone that is maybe older than them who could have been miserable or like died alone, lonely, or miserable. But they had the same chicken farm mentality. And it's like, that could have been me and that will be me if I don't do something. They have a little fight in them, this one. And it's going to betray this group, this chicken farm. I love this analogy. They're going to betray this chicken farm when they hop over that fence. But it's been leading up to that. The Seven of Pentacles is divine timing. I feel like it's like they need to be the one to break the cycle. Judgment, it's universally driven. There would have been a day where it's like the universe blows the horn. It doesn't matter if it would have taken 7 months, 7 years. This could have been a 7-year cycle. So the 7-year cycle is done. It would have led up to this. It maybe would have taken 7 years for this person to outgrow this mentality, this system, this core belief that they're supposed to stay and die here. Like, I'm generally convinced that whatever this thing was that they committed themselves to, it's like, until my dying day, this is going to be my life. It had an expiration date. This belief system had its expiration date. I'm a chicken. I have to die here. I have to eat shit, sleep, produce eggs, and I die like this. Yeah, no. That belief system had its expiration date. The Seven of Pentacles is very divine timing related. That's why God's like, just be patient, because this person, you, if I'm speaking to you, you would have come to this conclusion eventually, and a conclusion it is. I'm not dying here. That's literally what I'm hearing. I'm not going to be like this. I'm not going to be miserable like this forever. Okay. I don't want to be miserable like this forever. No, you don't. Temperance. This person could be like, healing. This situation also required patience, right? As I said, the Tower. Whoa. Yeah, this is divine order. It is universally powered. I don't know what to say. I have my God card. I have my angels. This could be a combination of Archangel Michael doing this. I'm going to get this deck. It's like the energy of Archangel Michael could be soaring through these roofs. This person could have spoken up. I see the throat chakra here. They spoke up about something. It was very unlike them. It's like, I'm just seeing somebody, you know, when you have like those farmers who kind of herd the chickens somewhere. It's like, okay, now you move to this area. And they like stood up for themselves. Like, no, I don't want to do this. Or I don't want to go there. There's something here. Someone was protesting. Either it's just an energy, but it could apply to somebody being in an argument and telling this person, like, listen, I don't want to, this is unfair to me. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm miserable. Storm warning. Kind of came up crooked. Hurricanes. Not man-made, that's God. The cycle is complete. I saw 10-10. I saw 3 10s yesterday. I have a 10 again. I had the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. The number 10 is very significant here, but that is also telling me that a cycle is over. So when it's like it's time, everyone has been very patient dealing with this situation, but when it's time, it's time. It's time. That's all I'm here to say. It's time. A lot of angelic assistance here. Yeah, a lot. Tell me more. We have a Queen of Pentacles, woman holding a coin. Ha, interesting, because I saw my King of Pentacles and now I'm seeing my Queen. We have the Magician and the Mirror. We have Yin and Yang at the bottom. There's someone here who was meant to be the first to do something, whether it be the first in their family, the first to do something to a person who really thought no one would ever go against them. I'm getting that. There's a bit of a controlling energy here. It's like, you're the first person to ever deny me. You're the first person to ever reject me. You're the first person to ever break free from whatever restrictions I've concocted. There's a very arrogant energy here. I get the vibe of somebody standing up to someone and it activated them. You see how this old man has so much light emanating from his hands, his head, his crown chakra. Something here, somebody stood up to a person. It almost reminds me of Dumbledore from Harry Potter. The head of the school. Another angel. I keep seeing them at the bottom of the deck. It's like, it's not just this person needing to change from their belief system. There's so much more working behind this person. Do you get what I mean? It's not just saying, oh, I want to have the confidence within. No, where's that confidence coming from? Where is the willpower coming from? Where is the faith coming from? Where is the hope? There's something working through this person for them to believe that they no longer have to be a chicken on this chicken farm. It's not just them. It is God, source, the universe, whatever you believe in, angels, okay? They're like, it's time. And they just get activated. I don't know what to say, yo. Yes, the contract is done. For some of you, they have a literal contract here. They have a contract. They fulfilled whatever they needed to learn. The contract is done. For some of you, somebody has a physical contract. They're contractually tethered to a situation. As I said, a job. Watch here. This person is leaving. 6 of Swords to the Tower. People could be blocking things. Somebody here could have blocked someone's communication. I see somebody after this shift. You know what I'm also seeing? I'm seeing somebody use the opportunity of something going south at this chicken farm to escape. It's like, oh wow, the chicken coop is on fire. Now the farmers have to worry about putting the fire out. This is my perfect opportunity to escape. Can you imagine? And I love using analogies because obviously in the real world that looks very different, but I'm seeing it. It's like the chicken coop is on fire thanks to a strike of lightning. And now that's God, okay? Now it's like I can leave. Yo, I smell freedom here. This is very interesting. This is a very, very adorable story. It's like, look, God struck the chicken coop. I can leave now. In the dead of night. Damn. This is nice. Yeah, because the angel of balance is like, it's time to restore balance. This person is not meant to stay here forever. This contract is done, okay? The scales have been balanced here. Oh, that almost fell. This was very entertaining. Let me see if I have some advice messages for this person. Swim away from this situation. I could be speaking to a woman as well who, no way. Small story for some of you. Damn. For me to refer to a chicken with eggs. For some of you, there's a person here who maybe wanted a very specific message, because this reading is for quite a few men and women, but there's a woman here. I don't know if you were kind of in a relationship where this person wanted to have like a lot of kids with you. Confirmation. Yes. And you see how she's pregnant? And the card literally says swim away from this situation. Maybe somebody wants to either get you pregnant or trap you so that you're with them forever. Swim away. Because if you know they're no good, leave. I'm getting that for a hair of you. Okay. But either way, just swim away. I mean, the card says what it is, swim away. There's a woman here who was in a relationship with somebody and they want to marry you, lock you down, have you stay part of their chicken coop and their cluster F situation, family or whatever, forever, by getting you either knocked up or married to them. Or maybe you were married or engaged and you're realizing the situation is not healthy for you. There's something here where you need to run. Like, it's like, leave. That's for a hair of you. And you'll know because you can tell that the environment isn't good for you, but you're like, okay, if I get stuck here, this will be my life. Like, someone here had that experience. That's for some. Any other advice messages? We have forgive in the reverse. Someone here has a hard time forgiving these people. Someone here might harbor a lot of resentment for what they've been through. You need to forgive and let go. It says, treat your body like the palace it is. Somebody here needs to watch their health. They need to do what's best for them and their physical well-being. And someone here needs to work on forgiving these people. Paint the sun back into your sky. Wherever this community was, they didn't care about a person's sense of happiness. It was a very dark, depressive, routine-like thing. And there's nothing wrong with a routine because it gives people structure. But that routine has to amount to something positive for you as well. So if you're in a routine, but the routine brings up results that end in your misery, depression, and overall like bad health, whether mental or physical, that routine is not serving you. I'm speaking to a person who has been stuck in a routine that doesn't serve them, because I don't have anything against routine. It brings about a sense of stability for a person so that they can, you know, have a sense of progression. There's discipline, nothing wrong with that, right? But if that routine's results mess you up mentally, emotionally, or physically, you got to break the routine, okay? That's for someone here. Let me get these cards and then call it a day. Balance spirituality and practicality. So I could be speaking to, well, the King of Pentacles is very practical. I could be speaking to a person who's incredibly practical. It's like, if I can't count this up, or you know, if this doesn't amount to certain facts and figures that I can see on paper, it doesn't matter to me. No, spirituality is very important, if not more important, okay? So you need to find a way to balance both aspects in your life so that you get the most out of your experience here, and look at certain things that matter. Because if you neglect spirituality or just your spiritual health in general, you're going to see it show up in your world. It's very easy to like be asleep. It's very easy to ignore certain things until it becomes unavoidable, when a problem progresses and gets worse. Because someone here is learning how to incorporate spirituality or a level of just like either psychic health, emotional health with their practical routine and lifestyle, okay? Because that was out of balance. That's why certain things are chaotic for whoever this is right now. And confidence is your key to success. Because what did I say from the jump? This is somebody who needed to believe in themselves long enough to see that life can look differently from what it is, okay? And it took time for this person to see the qualities in them that are suitable for what they want to pursue, even if it's a person, okay? Because I get this vibe of somebody feeling like they don't measure up or they don't match beside a person, when the divine is like, yeah, it takes time for you to shift your perspective, but you were always meant to be there. And this chaos is reminding them that where they are at in that vicious routine isn't meant to be, even if they thought that that was all there is to life. The fact that it's going up in flames is a sure sign that you aren't meant to stick around here. And I'm really getting this strange energy of, wow, this is my chance. It is. So recognize it and take action. I really see somebody swimming away. This is another ace. There we go. That Emperor with a Chariot. Wow. It's like after the Tower, I said it too, this person sees the opportunity to leave. Page of Wands is communication, good news. Ace of Cups, yet another ace, God-given. The Emperor, which this person had to evolve from a King of Pentacles to an Emperor. Gender isn't specific. With a Chariot, it's like, yeah, I needed to move forward, but I needed to grow. The Emperor is the match to the Empress. That's when this person realizes, no, I was always a goose inside. I was never a chicken. I was never a basic chicken. Something about this, it's very basic. Wherever they're at, it's like very basic. The energy is very basic. It's like there's no flavor there. All right, well, good luck to you. That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.